What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another Minecraft command block tutorial video. Today I'm actually going to showcase like two different types of commands, but kind of like into the same one. I'm going to show you how to make a casino with and without scoreboard objectives. So you could do this in the beta, or you could do it in the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So yeah, also I have been getting a lot of comments asking for random button generators or random just different stuff using a button, as well as some skyblock commands and some other stuff, so you guys can see everybody on the screen now. But yeah, I'm going to kind of like showcase and kind of like go over everything a little bit. So let's go ahead and check out the casino. Then I'll show you guys the commands. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some money. This is the scoreboard version. But yeah, so I got some money. I got some you can see that I have 100 bucks on the screen. So if I press this is a casino. I can win up to $25. So you could either lose money or you could win money. So I won some $3 again. Oh, I already got the jackpot. So you can see that I won 131 is what I'm at now. And you could just keep doing this. You could play. It only costs $1 to play. So as long as you have $1, you will always be able to play. So you could either keep winning money, you could lose a lot of money. Like there you go, I got another jackpot. And you can add more. You don't have to have the amount I have right there for the randomizing. You can add a whole lot more. So another thing is, if you somehow went down in money, it would actually generate you back to zero. So the machine actually fixes it to where if you actually had $1 and you lost it and you went to play again, you can't play unless you have at least $1 using this method. Now this method is the non-scoreboard objective, which uses diamonds, which is really cool. So if I have say 3 diamonds and I'm going to play, and I'm going to, you can see my money because it's still over there using scoreboard, but you could change those. So if I use this, you can see that it took 1 diamond and gave me $7. If I use this again, it gave me $8, and I have 1 diamond left. Boom, it gave me 33. I won the jackpot. And yeah, so if I press it again and it says no money, press it again, no money, press it again, no money. So no matter what, it's always going to be no money. So that's how you do the non-scoreboard objective. Now this is scoreboard objective, so you guys, I left it on there for like the showcase for the non-scoreboard, so you could actually see like the money on my name, that it's actually working using the diamond. Now you could actually just change these. Instead of having scoreboard giving money, you can actually do this to give like an apple, that one to give a diamond, give whatever for like loot or whatever you want to do it with. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. So for the scoreboard first, you're going to need to add an objective dummy. So you're going to need to go to set scoreboard, or actually scoreboard, like so, scoreboard objectives, and then you're going to do add, and then you're going to name one called money dummy. After that, you can actually go ahead and start doing all these commands. Now this one gives you some money, so it's going to be scoreboard players add all money 100. So I recommend you add this so you could give everybody some money, at least one. This one is going to set it to -13, so that way whenever you actually use this command, right here, it will go down. So yeah, so basically let's start with this one. So when you press this button, it will activate a comparator, same with that one, and then it will go into these two sides. Basically this one will always set a redstone, or set all of the underneath the armor stands right here to air. It's always good to do that. It's going to always set it. Same with this one. It's always going to set it to air. So this one's going to be, as soon as it hits, it's going to have a 1 tick delay, and it's going to be executing in an armor stand named button, set block -2 air. All of them. So all those are named buttons, so it's going to boom. That's the randomizer. This one is going to do scoreboard players test for money objective 1 to 1,000. So basically any player, the closest player to this button will see if you have a money objective of at least 1 to 1,000. So if your score is between 1 and 1,000, you can actually continue on with the command chain. So if you have 0, won't work. But if you have at least $1, you could play. And then if if people are going to have more than $1,000, just, put a couple more zeros so they could still play or whatever. But this one is going to be testing for a block. This is what you guys, I guess, needed to know. This is test for block, and this is going over 4 blocks for a stone button 11. The data value of 11 is a pressed button. That means when you press a button, that is the value is 11. The normal button is 3, so you don't want to do 3. You want to make sure it's 11. So basically, when you press this, it's going to test for an 11 right there. So test for 4, which is 1, 2, 3, and then this button is considered a whole block, so that's the 4th block, which is in front of this. So it's 1 where the button is, 2 for the gold, 3 for the comparator, 4 for this, and then this block. So it's going to do 4 over. Now moving on to the next one, who's going to be executing at a random armor stand named button, setting a below them -2 a redstone block. So if this tests for a pushed button and you have at least $1 on your money scoreboard objectives, it will then place 1 redstone at a random armor stand, and then it'll take it away really quickly and give executing these commands here. Now this one, before I get into these, which are all the same, but getting into this for here, it's going to test for a player with at least -1,000 or however many. That's probably more than you need, but if anyone basically is in the negative all the way to 0, it's going to set your score back to 0. So you're not in the negative, so you can't go in debt and freak out or whatever. So that's how you fix that little piece there. But yeah, these are, I did 5 and 5, so there's 11 total. This is a jackpot, which is adding, but there's 5 regular adding and 5 taking away. So this one's going to be scoreboard players remove at P, closest to the button over there at the machine here, and it's going to be taking $1 away. This one's going to be taking $3 away. This one's going to be taking $15 away, but you could change those however many to whatever you want. So if you wanted like in the thousands or whatever. This is removing, and then now these are going to be adding a player to 1, adding a player 10, adding a player 4, adding a player 3, adding a player 7, and then the jackpot is going to be adding a player 25 and then just saying jackpot. Now that's the whole scoreboard version. Now like I said, if you wanted to do like take a command block and come up over here for this is the non-scoreboard players version. And then I'll explain some more stuff like Skyblock and how you can implement these and stuff. So it's going to be a little long video. But if you guys wanted to just do the scoreboard version and you don't really care about the rest, then you're pretty much done for your version of the tutorial. You can add however many armor stands though and just name them button and then just continue with your commands like so. But that's pretty much it if you wanted to do that. But for the non-scoreboard objective players, you could do something like give a player... like so, give FP, the closest player, a apple, and then you could give them 6 of them, I guess. So that you could just go down the line for however it is that you want to do that for the randomizer. Instead of money for the scoreboard, you could give them loot like that. So this one is a little bit different, but the same. So basically, you're going to have this button. So like you could actually use this for a shop too. Like this is a better version of a shop. No, that gives me an idea. I might actually make a shop version like this. Ooh, unless one of you guys can beat me to it. Ideas. Alright, so this one's going to be clearing at the player 0-1 of a diamond. So, for a diamond, boom, I got 1 diamond. As long as I have at least 1 diamond in my inventory, it will then execute that command. But if I do not have it, if I do not have this diamond in my inventory, this comparator will not come on. So if I press it, that comparator does not come on. It doesn't. It won't because it can't execute that I have at least 1 diamond. So if I don't have 1 diamond, this won't power. This will then power because it's testing for that specific comparator to be powered or unpowered. So it's unpowered, so that's what I'm testing for, an unpowered comparator right there. And if that happens, when you press that button, it will then say no money. So boom. No money, press it again, no money, press it again, no money. So it's just like that. So if you do have a diamond, let's get some diamonds, this will turn on. So if you press it, boom, that activates. You know, that you gotta have a 4-tick delay so that don't counteract with each other, but it takes 1 diamond. You can see my money's at 22 for display version. But this one is testing for a stone button getting pressed at the damage value of 11. So it's going to be -1, 3, so -1 down and over 3, which is right there where that button is. So that's when you press the button. It's going to test for the button, and then this one is going to basically set the redstone block. So that's how you would do it for this version. This one would then set a redstone block randomly at one of those armor stands. This one has a 4-tick delay, so that way it has enough time to do this. This one will then set it to air below the buttons over there, so like so. Boop. Boom. And you can see my money on the scoreboard objectives just for visual purpose. You could see that it does work, and I'm using, oh, and I got the six apples, so I got that one right there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that is how you guys do that. So that is pretty easy. It's not very much. And then, like I said, just change the commands depending on if you're using scoreboard, non-scoreboard. That's up to you guys. Armor stands, you can have however many armor stands you guys want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you did want to do something like this, I'm just going to explain this part. So this is a tree. You would do something like this. So you would want to get these coordinates 26, 84, 47 on your world, wherever it is, and then you'd build your sky block area. So you'd come over here and you'd make sure that you get this coordinates like so, and then you do the same where all these little gold blocks are. And you could put random cool stuff inside of these chests so that there's 4 islands here. And you get each coordinates, and basically these, which you could add more, you can add like 10 or 11 like I have here, but these first 4 would clone. And the way that would work, that means if it randomly selected this armor stand and put a redstone block there, it would then clone, like say that island over, you know, wherever you wanted it to clone to. You'd pick a destination somewhere in the world. You could do randomly 150 blocks from this armor stand, which is boom over that way, and then so if this one gets selected, go 250 that way or whatever. You could do it however you want, like that. So that would be pretty cool. So you could clone stuff. Basically, every time you press this button, it would randomly do whatever you want. You can have it give you a random effect. You could, I mean, there's literally anything that you guys wanted it to do. So that's a random button generator and a casino thing. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, remember to leave a like, comment down below. Also, make sure you leave a like. But yeah, if you guys want to comment and let me know what other kind of cool stuff I can make with command blocks or any Minecraft related stuff, leave it in the description. Then you guys might get your name popped up on screen if I am good at editing and things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I need